Alright guys, welcome back to another Live, Love, Play vlog down here in my basement. It's slow going to get the studio ready to go, but we're making progress, slow progress. We got the desks. It's something. Anyway, last night, or yesterday afternoon I should say, EA made their official announcement that Command & Conquer is coming back. It is being remastered. This comes on the heels of a Reddit post about last month where EA producer said that he wanted to get this project started but wanted to poll the fans and see what they thought about what they would want from a Command & Conquer remaster. And it was met with some very positive feedback. And myself included, I was very hopeful that something like that could be done. And not everyone felt that way. There were plenty of people who were skeptical, and we all know EA's track record over the last 10 years or so with how poorly they are able to manage their fan expectations and communities when it comes to their games that have become more and more microtransaction driven in order to drive up profits. That's business. It's unfortunate, but that's just how it is. So when this news came out, there was plenty of skepticism. But then last night, we got the official announcement. A post on Reddit, not on an EA blog post, nothing that was released on any of EA's sites. This was released to the Command & Conquer subreddit. And that's really telling, I think, that the producer had reached out, has gotten the okay from EA to do this, and in doing so, has also reached out to Petroglyph Studios in Vegas. Petroglyph is a studio founded by Westwood Studios alumni. Westwood Studios being the studio that originally created the first Command & Conquer, Tiberium Twilight, as it's commonly known. And they're on board, officially. They are going to be developing a remaster of not just the original Command & Conquer, but also Red Alert. The two games that catapulted the RTS series into popular culture and launched an entire franchise of games. So this is really, really exciting for me. The fact that not only have they got many of the original devs to come on board, but as an additional surprise at the end of it, after both the producer and names are escaping me, the lead producer of Petroglyph, they also announced that they're bringing back Frank Klepacki, the original composer for Command & Conquer. Now, if you're unfamiliar with the history of RTSs in general, pretty much the first RTS was created by Westwood, Dune 2. It was a fusion of several different games that were out at the time, and it was a huge hit. And they weren't the first that... After Dune 2, they released Command & Conquer, and not long after that, Blizzard Studios released the original Warcraft. And there was kind of a night and day difference between the two, with Warcraft being mostly fantasy and being very, very simple in its execution. The Command & Conquer, when it came out, it had a kick-ass soundtrack created by Frank Klepacki, and that is what really set apart that game from the others. To this day, I still listen to that music and just bask in the awesome industrial instrumental glory of it. Act on Instinct is my anthem. It is my personal theme song. I love it to death, as well as most of the remixes. But the fact that they're getting Frank back to remake all the music for both of these games, Hellmarch from Red Alert is widely known, even if they don't know where it's from, but that it's iconic. So that is a huge, huge thing for me. I am so excited for this project, and I'm going to be following it close to find out a bit more. Now, what makes me hopeful about this project that makes me think that it's not going to end in failure? First, they're getting Petroglyph involved. So we've got many of the original devs. We've got a producer that is all about the CNC franchise and has worked on it in the past. The announcements and the engagement with the fans is not being done through EA's forums or through the official Command and Conquer site, which is dedicated almost exclusively to Rivals now. It was done through Reddit, directly to the fans. And that gives me a lot of optimism for this project. And I'm seeing the internet just completely light up and go crazy over this. I think that EA's really underestimated how much of a demand there is for a PC release for Command & Conquer. It is my hope that this remake is going to be immensely successful, and that we'll see an additional remake for Tiberium Sun, Red Alert 2, and maybe some, if not a remaster, an update to CNC 3 and Red Alert 3. They can forget about CNC 4, just don't worry about it, forget about it, let it be consigned to the dustbin of history, please, don't touch it. And maybe a new CNC game, perhaps a reboot to the series. I'd be happy with that. I would love to see a modern return to the Tiberium universe, or Red Alert. Generals, I know a lot of people like Generals, but it was so generic to me how in its execution that the redesign, the builder units made me feel like a direct ripoff of StarCraft. But hey, that's just my opinion. If you like Generals, good for you. Hopefully they maybe get around to that too. But Tiberium is where it is for me. The setting, the desperation, the post-apocalyptic glory of it all. Nod versus GDI, Tiberium overrunning everything. One side trying to reverse it, the other side embracing it. It is what made that universe so fun to live in. So there's not much else for me to say there, I think. I want to know what you guys think. You guys, I want to know what you think. Sunsail, I already know you're not very hopeful. You think that it's gonna be laden with microtransactions and everything else. But guys, I want to know. I want to talk about this. I want to geek out about this. So please, let me know in the comments, in the chat, wherever you're watching this video. Let me know. Email me. I Live, Love, Play. Go to the website. Talk to me there. I really want to engage and geek out about this. I want to know what you guys think. So please, let me know. We'll talk. We'll geek out everything. All right. Oh, I didn't make this video right away because I was incoherently fangasming all night long, and my fiance really just doesn't understand. But that's okay. That's okay. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, get that engagement done wherever you're watching this, and I'll talk to you next time.